I'm Caitlin Glass and you're watching IkkiconTV.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been working on lately?
Yes, I can. I just finished up Ouran High School Host Club. I say just, it's been a couple of months, but that's the last thing I directed. I'm working on a show right now. Of course, I can't talk about it. So that's what I've been directing, have been Ouran, and otherwise voice acting. I'm working on Gunslinger Girl 2, or Season 2. I play Triella. One Piece, we finally got to the point where my character Vivi shows up. I'd already played her before in the movie about a year ago, and now we've finally reached the episodes where her character appears, so I'm having a lot of fun playing her and her counter personality of Miss Wednesday. I feel like I'm doing some other shows, but I can't talk about them. Darn. Sorry. Oh, I guess Bakano. We just wrapped on Bakano. I'm not even sure when that's going to be released, but I loved that show. It's a period piece. It's set between the years of 1930 and 1932, and also like 1780 or 1760 or something. So it's this great kind of mobster, alchemist, immortals show. I loved it. So just finished that also.
Great. How was your experience directing Ouran, and had you directed anything before?
I love directing Ouran. It is my favorite show that I've ever worked on as a director, as an actor, period. It's one of my favorite anime that exists, so it was wonderful to be a part of it. Before Ouran, I had directed Suzuka about a year before, maybe less than a year before, in its entirety. That was a 26-episode romantic high school sports comedy type show, comedy drama. Besides that, I worked on One Piece and also Case Closed, and helped out other directors on various shows like Hellgirl, Negima, Rumbling Hearts, things like that.
Great. What was it like to direct yourself?
It was a challenge at first. It took maybe the first contract, which was 9 episodes or so, to really get into a rhythm, how it was going to work, and get in a rhythm with my engineer and learn the pace that's best for me while directing myself. So the great thing about it, though, is it saves a lot of time, because normally, say if I were directing you and you did a take, and if there's something in it that I wanted different, I would have to take the time to explain that to you, make sure you understood it, and do it again. And maybe you didn't understand, and then you'd have to get notes again. But as a director, directing myself, acting, usually when I hear it come out of my mouth the first time, I know that I didn't like that and I'm going to want to do it again. Or maybe in playback I go, I didn't like that, but no explanation is required. I just tell them, let's do it again. I do it again and know what to do. So things move pretty quickly once I got the hang of it. And now I love it. It's really fun. The hard thing is going back to being directed by someone else, especially if it's with an engineer that I've worked with. Then it's tough to remember, oh, someone else is telling me what to do, instead of I'll get 3 words into a line and then just stop because I don't like what I'm doing. I think it's bad. I go, oh no, Mike's directing me. I can't do that anymore.
Great. Okay. How long have you been working in the anime industry, and how did you get started?
I started at Funimation about 5 years ago. This is my 5th year. I'm in my 5th year. By the time IkkiCon rolls around, I'll be working on year 6. That's crazy. I got my start as a theater student. I had less than a semester left of college before I had my degree. And I had a friend who still is, an engineer there at Funimation. He's like, hey, you like this anime stuff, come and I'll give you a tour. I'm like, cool. So he gave me a tour, and I met a director who on the spot gave me an audition, if you can call it that. It was really like, here, get in the booth, say this line. And I thought it was just, here's a girl on a tour, let's, let her do something. When I came out of the booth, they gave me a job. And 3 days later, I was working on the very first episode of Case Closed, and I just haven't left.